Well, the reason why you didn't...
No, we're for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why...
You are retaliating against me. You turn your sirens on and everything.
Cops often have to look after each other, but sometimes situations spiral out of control and they have no choice but to arrest one of their own. Just like these honest cops who took this drunk, entitled officer to the cleaners.
You need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Is that your friend back there? Okay. Alright. So how long ago did you drink? When? Tuesday? Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance? How much have you had to drink?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just following her home.
Okay.
It was later revealed that the woman in the blue car was Trier Nieper, an off-duty Columbus police officer. The troopers soon got her out of the car, suspecting she was intoxicated.
Any reason why you guys are racing?
Honestly, this car being prior.
Okay. Because you're not the only people on the road. You do understand that. Okay. You stand right here. Have you had any recent head injuries or do you have any inner ear problems? No. Are you wearing contacts?
I'm sorry?
Are you wearing contacts?
No.
No. Go ahead and spit your gum out for me. Interlace your fingers like this. Place them up under your chin. That'll help keep your head still, okay? Can you see the tip of my pen right here? Tilt your chin down just a little bit. All right, look right here.
After conducting a simple eye test, the officer detained her momentarily as she went on to deal with the other driver, who was surely intoxicated.
You mind if I pat you down for weapons? I'm gonna have you stand right here for me. Arms behind your back. Yep. You're not under arrest. Just have a seat. No, you're fine. I'll turn the light on for you, okay? Roll your other window up. Roll your other window up so your dog doesn't jump out. Turn around, face me. Do you have any gum in your mouth? Have you had any recent head injuries or do you have any inner ear problems?
Sorry.
Have you had any recent head injuries or do you have any inner ear problems?
I've heard about 11 concussions.
Okay. Alright, are you wearing contacts?
The officer's friend, who was identified as Paige Slyman, now had to undergo some field sobriety tests, and she clearly didn't do any good on them.
Put your right foot in front of your left. Heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left. Arms down to your sides. Maintain that position till I complete the instructions. Once you start walking, don't stop till you complete the test. You understand the instructions, ma'am?
Yes.
Go ahead and begin. Count your first step as 1. Impact the turn. Now after turn. Okay. We'll come up here a little closer.
Paige failed the first 2 sobriety tests, and the officer conducted a 3rd test that confirmed she was too impaired to drive.
You'll count out loud in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on till I tell you to stop. I need you to look at your raised foot the entire time. Mine in a second. Mine without being detained. It's a little closer. Say the alphabet from the letter D as in David to the letter X as in X-ray without singing it. D to X. You'll have to speak up so I can hear you. Go ahead and begin when you're ready.
D-E-F-G-H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and turn around for me. Hands behind your back, palms together. I'm gonna raise your sleeves up. Palms together for me. Palms. Yep. Don't interlace them. Yep, just like that.
It was clear she was heading to jail for drunk driving. Now it was time for the off-duty officer to come under scrutiny and undergo the same field sobriety test.
We're coming from Little Turtle.
I got you.
I was taking her to get her car, and I was going, she was going to her boyfriend's house, and I was going to my friend's house. And when I saw she was getting pulled over, I just pulled over with her.
I'm just gonna run through some tests here, okay? Obviously, I detect the odor of alcohol, so just make sure we're gonna run some tests, all right? I'm gonna have you step over this way a little bit more, right there. Cool.
Although she was doing a lot better than her friend, she needed to come out extra clean to ensure that the officer let her go. However, during the third and final test, things took a turn for the worse.
Arms down your side, you're gonna count out loud. If you pull your foot down, pick it back up and resume counting from where you left off at. Do you have any questions for me? Okay. I'll let you start whenever you're ready.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. 2029, 1030.
You can stop. All right. So I'm just gonna look at your eyes one more time. We're gonna do another test and do circle. Well, I'm gonna have you back up for me, okay? All right, I'm gonna have you step out and just come to my front of my patrol car real quick, okay? I'm just gonna have you step up here, step up front with me. Sorry about that. All right, see that red light right there? This red light in my patrol car right here on my camera?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have you face that, okay? Cool. I'm gonna have you step forward for me, okay? All right, I'm gonna have you place your hands behind your back like you're clapping. I'm gonna explain some things to you, okay? So right now, here, you put like you're clapping. Cool. So right now, you will be placed under arrest for OVI. I'm just gonna read your rights real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right.
Pryor and her friend were arrested for OVI, speeding, and drag racing. The officer also later refused to take a breathalyzer test and never got her BAC checked. The arrest and the charges, however, didn't cause any harm to her role in the Columbus Police Department, and she remains employed there, which may not remain the case once she gets convicted. But this isn't the last time an officer was caught driving drunk, and this time he was on duty.
Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit.
In June 2024, Albuquerque police officer Jordan Hernandez was driving erratically when a state trooper pulled him over and started questioning him.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's the hurry?
I'm just in my way to work. I have like 11 minutes left.
You have 9 minutes left?
Yeah, I
Okay.
go in that 12.
Okay, and also, you're not staying in your lane.
I'm sorry, boss. I have a low tire. That's all it is.
Come back here and talk to me real quick. Yeah, so you're doing stand right here. So did you even see me on the freeway?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Okay. You didn't see me at all?
No, sir.
You didn't see me at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, were you doing a buck 12 and I turned around? I actually saw you in the median, I turned around, and I've been chasing you probably since the 2:12-ish.
Okay.
The trooper immediately detected the smell of alcohol and noticed slurred speech, clear signs that the individual was intoxicated.
You have your weapon on you, right?
What's that?
You have your weapon on you?
Yes, sir.
Let's put it in your car real quick.
Okay.
And your taser.
What's that?
Where do you live at?
Hunting ranch.
Cuning Ranch?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hernandez, like everybody, I told you to put your gun away. Okay, I'll be flat out honest with you. Okay, 1, you're speeding.
Yes, sir.
With no lights on.
Yes, sir.
2, I don't know why you keep going off the road. That's why I stopped you.
Honestly, can I show you why?
Well, you can tell me why.
It's because I don't have my other light or my other key, and so my other key it fucks me up because I don't have my other key in the ignition, and so it's pulling on my belt. That's why.
To confirm his suspicion, the trooper started the field sobriety test, which would mark the downfall of Officer Hernandez's career.
Okay, I'm gonna check your eyes. So nothing drink recently?
No, sir.
Okay, any major head injury?
Just a headache recently, but nothing crazy.
Okay. See my fingertip?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip with your eyes only. And don't move your head.
Yes.
So, Mr. Hernandez, can you explain why I would smell alcohol from your breath?
I don't know why, sir.
Okay, here we go. Don't move your head. Mr. Hernandez, do you have a license?
On me, yeah.
Can I see it? Okay. Don't look at my knuckle, look at my fingertip, okay?
Mr. Hernandez's unsteady gaze made it clear that he was intoxicated. The trooper then administered the walk and turn test.
Mr. Hernandez, do me a favor. On that imaginary line, place your left foot just like this.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it for me now. Mr. Hernandez,
I'm sorry.
that was your right foot. I said place your...
Oh, sorry. I can't hear you.
Okay. Any questions?
No, sir.
You feel understand what I want you to do?
Yes, sir.
Next up will be step number 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3,
I'll find.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, turn and face me. Heels and toes together.
Clearly, no blue privilege was given here as the officer was instructed to conduct a third and final test.
Whenever you're ready, I'll tell you when to stop.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004,
Okay, come over with me. Can you count backwards?
Yes, sir.
Count backwards from the number 58 to 43 backwards.
Yes, sir.
Don't sing them. Don't sing them.
Don't sing them?
Yeah, just count backwards.
Okay. 58, 57, 56, or sorry, 40 or 58 to where?
43.
43, okay. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53.
The trooper determined that there was enough evidence to arrest Mr. Hernandez for DUI and proceeded to handcuff him. It's shocking that he was on his way to work in such an intoxicated state.
Unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit.
Okay.
Okay, go and take off your. So I will do the favor of that. Would you disagree with me?
I wouldn't agree with you, sir.
No, I said, would you disagree with me?
I would disagree with you.
Okay.
Can I put it in my unit?
Sure. Yes, I mean, yes. Did you do gray in the fields? No. Do you know how to do the field sobriety test? Yes. Your speech. I've never heard you speak. The strong odor. Your eye movements. Okay.
Okay, but my eye movement and nothing else. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to argue.
Well, I know you're not.
I'm good. Here.
The officer faced public humiliation on the roadside, forced to surrender his police uniform and equipment.
Do you have a t-shirt? Do you have a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Let's check out the APD. Okay. Go. Mr. Hernandez? I thought that's what they said, Mr. Callas.
Oh, that's my shirt. That's my partner. I wear his shirt.
Okay.
It's just because his shirt fits better.
Okay. So, Mr. Hernandez, I'm about to tell you something very important. You are now under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The next Compliant Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood.
Shockingly, Hernandez also declined to give a breathalyzer test, knowing that his license would be suspended for over a year.
A licensed nurse or laboratory technician or technologist who's available at the hospital, or a physician of your own choice to perform additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by a law enforcement agency, which is us, the New Mexico State Police. Mr. Hernandez, do you agree to take our test? Every time I'm asking for a breath test.
No, sir.
Okay, sir, I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your next driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court for driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence if you have refused to be tested. Furthermore, you will be charged with aggravated DWI, which you know. With that in mind, do you want to submit to a breath test?
No, sir.
Do you turn around this way? Open your mouth. Lift your tongue. Open your mouth. It's now 12:06. Okay. And I'll take the fight from you.
Hernandez was then taken to the police station where he was charged with DUI. He was swiftly placed on administrative duty following this arrest. Now, while this cop faced arrest, this next tyrant was utterly humiliated by his sergeant.
Well, the reason why you being
Over for flipping you off.
no, ma'am. The reason why
You are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything. Ran over here like a crazy person.
you're under arrest for fail to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change.
Yes, ma'am.
On September 6, 2023, Officer Patrick conducting a traffic stop when a woman named Brittany flipped him off. Shockingly, he ended the stop abruptly and pursued her, pulling her over shortly after.
If it's possible, could you make my location? How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay,
I know who you are.
that's fine. Well, the reason why you being
Over for flipping you off.
no, ma'am. The reason why
You are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything. Ran over here like a crazy person.
okay, well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her in cuffs?
The officer, whose ego was clearly hurt when Brittany gave him the one-finger salute, was now claiming that she failed to signal before going into the left lane. However, the dashcam video clearly proves that she had her indicator on.
Why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her in cuffs?
He's been illegal to me.
Okay, all right. We'll just continue the violence for me.
You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change.
Yes, ma'am.
It is absolutely shocking and disdainful how this cop used his power to get back at the lady. Arresting someone for a minor traffic offense is crazy to think of, but we know the sinister reason behind this.
I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
We'll get it.
You want me to transport, or you think it's better?
Danny can do it.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport. I'll be there. Can you go ahead and give me next rotational record? That female is in my custody. I believe it's going to be Brittany Trevino.
Moments after making the illegal arrest, the corrupt officer made an even bigger mistake that would land him in trouble later.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm gonna turn this off. No.
Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
Why are we arresting her for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car, didn't do nothing, she flicks me off. Mm-hmm. And then as she does that, she gets on the lane, fails to signal lane change.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's going to be an issue?
Huh?
You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history,
Yeah.
so any other person you would write a ticket to, right? You would normally write a ticket to this person for this, just because that in the past she's done this, this, and this, right? This is something that you would normally write a ticket for. Then it's write a ticket for.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
As both of these pigs turned off their body cams, they had no clue that Brittany's mobile camera was capturing their conversation, during which they were trying to come up with something to make her arrest seem genuine. It is cops like Patrick who give the entire police department a bad name.
So let's write the ticket and go about it that way.
Sounds good.
All you're going to do is give her more ammo. Right?
Yep.
So write the ticket, just fill it out.
Her makeup on. Have a license plate of Nora Sam Henry 9090.
Turns out Officer Patrick had some previous altercations with Brittany as well, and this officer was a known woman abuser in the area. Imagine what happens when you give power to a psycho like him. But thankfully, the supervisor arrived and released Brittany from this illegal detainment.
Do you have an email address? What? L? Okay. Brittany L.
And they're like, you could stab right through it. And I'm like, what do you mean you can stab through it? You guys want me to wear this for bullets? Are you kidding me? What do you mean you can stab through it? I mean, I've never tried. They did tell me though that you can stab right through it.
Right here, Brittany, this is going to be your citation. You received on the report. Report date is 9/27/23. Address and phone number for the quarter right here. This is a QR code to check it online.
It is great to see Brittany laughing again, but the supervisor must also ensure that Patrick is taken care of. We can't have a law enforcement officer brutalizing innocent women like this.
So I understand that you flicked the officer off. That's not. So my question was, did you flick the officer off?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regardless of what your history is with Officer Akers, your intense hate caused you to flick him off, and then you committed a traffic violation. Okay? Had you just gone on about your day and not worried about flicking people off or anything like that, none of this would have happened.
I know, but
that's not pleading guilty. That just promises to take care of that ticket, okay? None of it ever is good on those automated ones, okay? So here's the thing, right? Had you just gone on about your day, right? So your intense hatred is causing you to do other things that is drawing attention to you.
The supervisor is completely wrong here. Brittany was simply exercising her constitutional right and did nothing illegal. The focus should be on Officer Patrick, who is avoiding responsibility for his actions.
I'm not here to debate this situation with you. I watched the video. I know everything that occurred. Okay? I know about the court stuff, everything that occurred. If Officer Akers had done anything wrong, he wouldn't be here right now. Right? That's 100% true. It is. So you need to move on and not be running around flipping people off, right? I get it. That's your First Amendment if you want to flip people off. But what it did is it caused you to create a hazard to a traffic infraction. Regardless of what y'all's history is, you need to move along with it. Right? Have a good day.
Next, this cop went on a vacation and ended up getting humiliated by the officers on duty.
Dude, I have a law enforcement ID. You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening.
You have likely seen corrupt cops breaking the law and getting away with it. But today we are diving into some satisfying moments where these tyrants were held accountable by the good ones. Stick around till the end, as the first encounter is nothing compared to the last. That is because on November 14th, 2020, a bar employee called 911 about an intoxicated individual who was denied entry and then became confrontational with security. When the police arrived, they were shocked to discover who the man was.
They don't want you here, so you have to go. It's simple. If you don't want to be in trouble with us, just go. That's it.
Dude, I'm fucking on your side.
They don't want you at the business, so you need to go.
I'm on your fucking side.
I get that, but they don't want you here today, man.
You guys are fucking brutal. Hey. I'm on your side, bro.
We understand what you do, but you need to.
I'm a law enforcement.
Okay, you need to understand. Hey, you want to have a full conversation? Come here. What did he do? Huh? What did he do?
He's trying to fight everybody that walks by.
Right.
We kicked him after he got told us kick us out. We kicked him out.
He ain't even fucking following no social business.
So we literally kicked him out, and then he literally after you guys, they just stood up.
The man was later identified as Scott Romo, an off-duty Roseville police officer on vacation. From the first interaction, it was clear he was heavily intoxicated and not in his right mind.
Dude, it's fucking Arizona. What the fucking? What am I seeing on what fucking? What am I taking you out? What am I? I'm just trying to keep you out of jail. No. You want to be a California cop and be a dick, and you want a chest bump us? You can go ahead and do that. And guess where you're gonna end up? In my fucking jail. Yeah, I want to know where. You can either calm down and go home. No, what am I doing wrong? You're too intoxicated. You're trying to pick fights with people. Every club has asked you to leave. On what club? Every club you've gone to. On what? What am I doing? I've removed you twice from 2 different clubs. Do you not understand that? What am I 602? I don't know what that is. That's California code. I don't know what that is. 602 resident?
The off-duty cop thought he'd get the officer privilege and easily walk out of it. However, he had no clue the officers had no interest in helping him.
What are they? What is the hard part about just going home so you don't get into trouble? No, I'm trying to understand. What are they kicking me out for? You're too intoxicated. In the state of Arizona. Listen to me for 1 second. Get it through your head right here, okay? You've had too much to drink and you're not processing anything anymore. Arizona law requires that if a bar realizes you're too intoxicated, they must remove you within 30 minutes. On their own. You've been removed. There's no drunken public law. You don't have that here in the state of Arizona. They're kicking you out because you're inside their establishment too intoxicated. That's a state law. They're removing you. They're obligated by law to remove you from the premises. I'm asking you. Holy cow. I'm in fucking Arizona. Yes, you are. I'm not used to Arizona. That's what I explained to you multiple times. Getting it.
Scott's behavior was a disgrace to his department. After hearing from others on the scene, the officers quickly decided to arrest him.
When he was at the line, he kept on hitting the bouncer's hand. When he was trying to get through, the bouncer just kept on brushing him off. So,
hey, when he was at the front, they said that he was knocking the hand away, trying to get in and stuff. Was he hitting the hand away? He kept doing that. How many times did you say he was knocking the hand away off here? 10, 15. You saw it 10, 15 times? I was just like this. Completely just being...
Yeah, right here, bro, the whole time.
He got like really this close, and I was like, hey, it's a little personal space, bro, and he just kept pushing, and I was like, all right, hold on.
You want to be a victim?
Sure. Cool. Put your hands behind your back. You're too intoxicated to understand what I'm even telling you.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home.
Oh, now you're gonna go home? You just said you didn't want to go home. Now you want to go home? Are you serious? Now you want to go home.
Let's sit him down.
Shortly after arrest, Scott's entitlement was about to skyrocket, and that is when the officers held him accountable for his worst actions.
Dude, I have a fucking law enforcement ID.
You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening. If you say it one more time, I'm going to hold you in custody and make you tell the judge in the morning that you have a law enforcement ID. You're a disgrace right now. So you need to shut your damn mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona.
I don't understand.
So you close your mouth and let us do our job now, because you can't make adult decisions.
What's your job?
My job is to take you to jail now, because you can't be an adult. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. Sit down.
Hold on.
Sit down.
To fucking sit down?
Yes. Kick your feet out. Kick your feet out.
I have a fucking law enforcement ID in my wallet.
After being arrested, Scott insisted he was ready to go home, but it was too late. He was on his way to the police station.
he's already been kicked out of Whiskey Road.
Come on, bro.
Service.
Are you serious?
Sometimes you got it.
I have a fucking ID.
And got the protocol. There's a protocol for this.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
No, man. The issue
I have a fucking ID. I have a fucking ID in my wallet.
We've given you so many chances. We already talked. Do you know that you already talked to us tonight? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I understand.
How long ago was that? Minutes ago we talked to you. Yeah. How about a couple hours ago when you refused service into another bar and we told you to go home? Just go home. It's time to go home. You can't get into any more bars. Your buddies asked you to leave and you would not leave and you walked off on your own and they left you.
But it's a bar.
That's what you're not getting.
Shockingly, the same officers were called by a previous bar owner after Scott was trying to create a problem there as well. By this point, his friends had abandoned him, and it was clear he was heavily intoxicated.
I'm under arrest for a fucking bar feud when I told you.
Told me what? You're so intoxicated, nothing's sinking in.
Bro, you're seriously gonna fucking put me in this position?
No, you put yourself in this position.
No.
Yeah, bro. See, this is the other part that's a disgrace to our profession that you're not catching.
It's in fucking Phoenix.
You're by yourself, bro. They left you. You understand that? They left you.
Come on, dude.
All right, my man.
Yeah, I'm just one fucking average Joe that fucking gets caught.
Lord, do you need anything?
No, we're gonna try to. Let's grab his wallet from him.
My wallet's in my back right pocket.
Are you out here for a bachelor party? You're being arrested for assault and disorderly conduct.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, sir. I have 5 people that provided me the exact same statement about you trying to physically assault them and then watch you physically assault the bouncer by swatting his hand away. They noted at least 10 times.
Scott believed his badge placed him above the law and shielded him from accountability. Little did he know, his holiday was about to take a devastating turn.
I'm being charged a 3rd time.
You're being charged with assault and disorderly conduct.
Fucking A, dude. Disorderly conduct as in 415 or?
Correct, 415.
A?
415A? Maybe just 415.
Is this a misdemeanor?
Yep, both are misdemeanors.
Can you contact,
I'd love to contact somebody. Who can I contact?
Sergeant Terabets?
Yeah, is he in your phone?
He's in Placer County, 6.
Is his information in your phone?
No, I don't have my phone. I can't see you, I'm sorry.
What do you need, man?
I can't see you.
Hang on, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't understand the charge. He's not explaining to me.
You've been a police officer here a lot of time.
He's not treating me with respect. I didn't bat the sergeant.
Okay, we have
I'm friends with the fucking sergeant. I'm friends with the sergeant. I didn't bat the security guard. I'm being honest with you.
With every passing minute, Scott made things worse for himself, rambling nonsense and displaying his entitlement.
I'm afraid to fucking tell you the truth.
My advice to you is just sit down, be quiet.
Totally. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. But I'm also trying to understand the charge. And I'm also trying to understand.
We could charge you with disorderly
conduct. They didn't tell me the charge, though, sir. Okay. They didn't tell me the charge.
I'm telling it to you right now.
I appreciate you telling me.
Disorderly conduct and assault.
Okay. I appreciate you telling me.
We're choosing to just go with disorderly conduct because you charge you with assault, you're probably going to get terminated.
Okay.
I understand that?
I appreciate you telling me that. Because I didn't understand that. And nobody told me that. So I appreciate you.
Because we're trying to do a solid is just
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right.
Eventually, the officers had enough of Scott's nonsense and decided to escort him to the police cruiser.
Where you at?
Just on the side right here. Yeah, with everybody coming in.
Sure.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, man.
647F. It's going on my record.
Spread your feet.
I can't walk?
No, you're done walking. You need to spread your feet. Is there anything on your persons that we missed during this search?
No,
okay.
0.
Alright, we have to give everyone the same warning that goes into our cop car and into our jail. If there's anything on your person that you know that we missed,
Is there a fucking fit?
hang on. Keep working your hands down. There's elbow grooves. Okay. It's a short ride, okay?
Yeah, whatever.
Scott was taken to the police station and locked up in jail, and that is when things began to get even worse for him.
What's up, man?
I can't fucking breathe anymore.
Okay.
You're treating me like a fucking prisoner.
Well, sir, at this current time, you are in a jail facility, and the correct term probably would be prisoner. However, we're trying to get you released, but you're not showing any signs of sobering up that allows us to believe that you can go out and act accordingly in society. You're continuously
I can't breathe, sir.
You're continuously banging on the jail cell doors.
Because I can't breathe. I have anxiety.
No, I'm completely understand the anxiety part.
The drunk cop had no clue that he was only delaying his own release by banging on the door, as the officers had to cater to him instead of working on his release.
Upon your release, you are ordered to call Lieutenant Scott Blinn, and I will provide you his phone number. Okay, and you are ordered to call him immediately upon your release to report your actions. Do you have any questions about that directive?
But I can't breathe in here.
Okay, I'm not sure what other thing that I can offer for you.
I feel like a fucking animal here. And this ain't right.
You've arrested
cop to cop.
You've arrested people, right?
I have.
And they end up in a jail, right?
I have.
So you were arrested. So you end up in a jail. There's nothing we can do special for you because of your situation.
Now? You can't now.
Unfortunately, no, I can't.
The sense of entitlement was skyrocketing at this point, as Scott was still failing to comprehend that he was arrested and was being treated as a criminal.
I'm done here. I just had to advise you of what you are ordered to do.
I understand, sir, but I can't breathe in here.
I can open your trap, but if you're going to keep banging, I'm not going to do it. Because it's just allowed to do it.
I literally...
You got to help us out too, being a police officer.
What do I need to do?
Not call 911.
I'm calling 911 because I can't breathe.
Okay, do you remember the...
No one's answering my call.
Sure.
You guys are treating me like a fucking prisoner, which I get, but you gotta give me something.
Yeah, we housed you alone.
Drew.
Dude, I can't breathe in here.
Do you remember prior to the George Floyd incident that we got in the habit of saying, if you can talk, you can breathe? Do you remember that?
I understand.
So the fact that you're able to raise your voice, the fact that you're able to bang on a door, the fact that you're able to dial 911 leads me to believe, or a reasonable person to believe, that you are able to get oxygen into your lungs.
Have you ever been trapped in a jail cell?
I have not.
Scott was in for a tough time once the case was over. Shortly after, the officer had some final words with him before locking him up.
The sooner that you can just take a little nap and wake up and kind of be in a better mood, the sooner that you're going to get out of here. I have to report back to your lieutenant this evening, and now I got to report back this behavior furthermore.
What's the behavior?
So you've been nothing but disruptive in the jail facility this evening.
I can't breathe.
Okay, sir. I'm done. Do you have any questions for me besides the fact?
I'm asking, how do I get out of this?
He just told you.
Take a nap. Close your eyes.
I'm not gonna take a nap.
All right, man. Until you stop banging on the jail doors and down.
Can I call my lieutenant right now?
Guys, if you want to intro it, it's Lieutenant Blynn, B-L-Y-N-N.
Lieutenant Blynn, this is Bromo. Good, how are you?
Officer Scott was eventually booked in and then later released when he sobered up. He was charged with disorderly conduct and assault. However, just 4 days into the incident, he was fired from the Rosedale Police Department. Ultimately, he pleaded guilty to the disorderly conduct charge and was given a $650 fine. While that cop was thoroughly exposed, the next reckless officer was also put in their place and humbled.
I just flashed my flashlight at him.
Yeah, he was complaining about that.
Well, what's going to keep happening?
Right.
I'm glad I did, because back when I was trained, we were allowed to whoop people's asses, and then we didn't have this.
First Amendment Auditor Sean Reyes was in Ohio when he noticed a couple of officers from the Liberty Police Department pulling over to a Walmart. As he began recording, one officer clearly wasn't happy about it.
Why are
you
you
know him?
recording? No.
We don't know him either.
Why are you
Can
recording?
you walk that way for me?
Sir, I'd appreciate if you don't shine your light.
Well, we would appreciate you if you stay over there.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah, we are. We are.
Stop shining your light on my camera. That's a violation of my First Amendment right. You are currently violating the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. I'm going to ask you to stop. What's your name and badge number? Griffin what?
Don't stay behind me, please.
I'm not going to hurt you. What's your Officer Griffin? What's your badge number? What's your badge number, Officer Griffin?
Listen.
What's your badge number? No, you're not.
Officer Griffin repeatedly shined a light at Sean to stop him from recording, unaware that he had just made a big mistake and was about to face the consequences.
Please stop following me. Can you please stop following me?
Who knows? Who knows? Pete, this is what we deal with all the time. This is what we deal with all the time. This guy about to get arrested in a minute. Yeah.
I want to speak to a supervisor. The person that was shining a light in my camera preventing me from filming him is a supervisor. The person that's shining a light in my face right now and in my camera is a supervisor. He's a supervisor?
Step back.
You're a supervisor, sir?
Sean continued to film the ego-hungry officer who had no clue that he was only carrying out his First Amendment right to film.
Are you a supervisor?
You should probably go find something else better to do. You should probably go find something else better to do. Well, go make some money, buddy. Go make some money. You making money off those videos?
Why?
Are you?
Are you costing your city most of your money?
That's what I thought.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
I am him. What do you want?
You are him?
What do you want? Can you get away from me?
Are you scared?
I'm working.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared of nothing.
Okay.
You think I'm scared of you?
Well, the right way to say it is you're not scared of anything.
I'm not scared of anything.
There you go. There you go. I'm no threat to you, man. I was recording the incident.
I didn't say you are. We got a job to do too, right?
So this is my job to hold you accountable. Officer Griffin, do you have a problem with people who film you? Is this like a habitual problem? Like are you a repeat flashlight in the camera offender? Shining spotlights in people's faces. Oh, you're a repeat offender, huh? That's a pretty small flashlight.
These cops seem determined to create problems over nothing. How about just doing their job peacefully and letting Sean film without turning it into chaos?
We're definitely going to be filing a complaint on you, Officer Griffin. Griffin, do you have a problem with accountability, sir? Just a little transparency, that's all. I'm not going to kill you. Do you understand what the First Amendment of the United States, the Constitution is, Griffin? Did you take an oath to uphold that Constitution? You did, right? You know, a real man will take his oath seriously and uphold it. Would condone that kind of behavior?
Yeah, send it to him.
You want me to send it?
Send it to him and ask him.
Oh, I'll go send it to him and ask him about it, Griffin.
Send it to him and ask him.
I'll be filing a complaint against you.
Please do. Please do. Please do. Please do, buddy. Oh, gotta love it.
Griffin was likely underestimating the situation, unaware of who Sean is and how he holds officers accountable for their actions. Shortly after, Sean brought the officer's behavior to the attention of a supervisor.
Weekends, we don't have sergeants, but we do have supervisor. I'm for midnight turn. I just came in early.
Oh, okay.
How can I help you?
Oh, sir, so I was filming, I'm a First Amendment activist and independent journalist.
Yeah.
So I was filming an incident that was taking place in the parking lot where a female was being arrested, apparently for shoplifting. But I was filming there, and the supervisor that's on duty right now, Griffin, he didn't like that I was filming him, so he decided to put his flashlight in my camera so I couldn't see anything, violating my First Amendment right.
I got to talk to him, see what you did.
Right, I filmed him.
So
I recorded him, which is my right.
It depends. If you're interfering with that, then you're obstructing what we were doing. So.
Am I I was about this far away, maybe more. I wouldn't be interfering.
So, but
to purposely.
Flashlight obstructing. How is that flashlight?
Because when you put.
Your First Amendment right?
No, because you have a right. Can we agree you have a right to film law enforcement? First Amendment right?
First Amendment right to film?
To film law enforcement, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Okay, great.
Seems like even the supervisor wasn't trained to handle people, as he claims that filming from a safe distance would be interfering with the arrest.
That distorts the lens, therefore, you don't get the pictures you needed. Okay. He did it with a spotlight on his vehicle. He did it with his flashlight multiple times. I said, would your police chief agree with what you're doing and condone your behavior here today? He said, go ahead, show it to him. I don't care. You know, and I will. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. You know, if you're just another officer, you know, it's something else. I plan on going to the police department.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. You have every right. Bring it up to our chain of command. But like I said,
it's a smaller police department.
Yes, we are a smaller police department. We are chief all the way down, 20-man department right now.
Okay, yeah, small police department. Gotcha.
We don't have that many admin. And
Gotcha.
Sean quickly realized that he was not going to get anything out of the supervisor. However, you'll be shocked to hear what Officer Griffin had to say about Sean, as he forgot to turn off his body cam.
You can come walk back. I gotta get more bags. He's an idiot. I just flashed my flashlight at him.
Yeah, he was complaining about that.
Well, it's gonna keep happening. I've been trying to record the whole time, ever since we was over there.
Right. Well, he's saying you're violating your
that's fine.
rights, which I don't believe you did. I mean,
no.
Flashlight.
And I'm going to keep doing it.
You're allowed to.
Kenny's gonna end up arresting. Yeah, but he just needs to look the other way because the guy's just egging him on. Brian, just ignore him. Walk away.
So did he chase you too, or was he already over there?
He was already over there.
88 outside.
Just when things couldn't get any worse, an ex-police officer, now working at Walmart, who had been witnessing the scene, approached one of the officers and said some of the worst things imaginable.
Right. I'm glad I did, because back when I was trained, we were allowed to whoop people's asses, and then we didn't have this.
Well, I mean, he's really not doing anything wrong, but...
No, I know, but I get, I mean, you guys got a lot of aggravation to have
It's
to put up
frustrating,
with
yes,
nowadays.
but he's not doing
I'm
anything.
just old school training, which was different. I've changed with the training. It's like, okay.
Right.
Let's just go softer and softer on the bad guys. But, yeah, I don't know. I say I appreciate y'all for your temperament. I don't have it.
Right. It gets challenging sometimes, but I mean, the more you do it, I mean, the more you kind of get immune to it.
In 95, I did 2 weeks state highway patrol. I went through my 3 months and everything. But me and that training sergeant butted heads, and I chose security.
This psycho wants to beat Sean for exercising his constitutional rights. It is sickening to think about how much worse things could have been before body cams were in use.
Not that I didn't know my stuff, it's just I had disagreements.
Right.
Anyway, I'll take care of you. Safe.
I'll see you.
Man, he's exercising his rights. What are you talking about? Did you make my car's locked, right? You just use your
Your police chief must be bad if he's allowing this kind of behavior.
Done? Should be good. How you doing?
This cop made sure to stick up for his rights, even if it meant standing up to his sergeant.
Don't you touch me! Don't you touch me! Don't you touch me!
It is not unusual for cops to have disagreements, but today we are diving into some of the most shocking moments when those disagreements escalated into officers turning on each other. Make sure to stick around till the end as the fights just worsen. On November 9th, 2023, Sergeant William Major was overseeing a traffic stop following an accident alongside his junior officers when his chief unexpectedly arrived. What seemed like a routine encounter quickly took a turn for the worse.
The Army. I am not the police, okay? I came here with the ambulance. I want to make sure you're okay. I don't know what he's thinking.
I don't know. I'm asking you if he's RMA or not.
Oh, yeah, no.
What?
Yeah, I get that. I'm not saying you aren't. I just want to make sure your head is okay. He's giving them problems that we need to be aware of.
Chief Leonard Guida of the Bradley Beach Police Department was about to make one of the biggest blunders you'll ever see, as he was extremely drunk. What happened later was downright embarrassing, to say the least.
Why do you get a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look at tell me what's on the back of it.
It washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay? Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Get over here.
I'm on a DWI. Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me.
Don't you touch me. You have a problem? You grab me. What? Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Kudos to the sergeant for sticking up for himself and not letting the drunk chief bully him. Unfortunately, it was not enough to knock any sense into him.
Take him in. Take him.
No, you're gonna go in.
Take him.
Drunk again. Whose keys are these?
They're mine.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're gonna get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're gonna get locked up. You grabbed in there. Leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
The chief made it all about himself, disregarding the traffic stop severity. It is bizarre to think that such people are the heads of our police departments.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
No, I'm not in
please,
trouble.
Stop.
I'm not in trouble.
Stop.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Stop.
You're gonna be
Billy.
in trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, What do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No.
Guido wasn't learning anything, and he went on to commit the biggest tomfoolery that you can expect.
It's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real fucking problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We do.
All right, you're gonna have to go inside.
No, how about we do
No.
this?
No.
We go
Billy,
inside.
Billy, you're gonna have to go inside right now with me. You're gonna have to go inside and
We're
there's
in a
gonna
serious collision.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said
You were
come
out of
over
line.
here.
You're out of line. You grab me. It's on video.
Billy.
It's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash
Billy,
to work.
Billy,
I have a job to do.
The sergeant, now relieved, headed home. Leaving a critical traffic stop to rookie officers without a sergeant's oversight is reckless and unacceptable.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. You're relieved.
I'll go home.
No. Billy, you have to understand something. You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. Go home in the headquarters and wait for me.
After my crash.
No, Billy, you're relieved.
I have
Billy.
officers here.
Billy.
Right here. They could get waffled because my car is blocking it.
Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended.
You're
going
to headquarters
home.
and you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to headquarters and wait for me there.
Let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy. You have to. Let me explain. Billy, you're suspended.
Okay.
Sergeant Major is a remarkable officer. Despite being removed from the scene, he still cared about the tough situation that was unfolding.
Billy.
Yes.
Right now.
Okay.
Wait for me in there. That's an order.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put your car where my car is so our officers and first aid don't get run over, please?
I got you.
Thank you.
Billy's suspended.
Even the rookie cops knew that the chief was a mess, but the disgusting person went over to talk to one of them against the sergeant.
What happened there?
Yes, Chief.
What happened?
There's some type of exchange between you and Sergeant Major.
Well, we're going to talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended. You really got this. What do you got here? What do you have?
We're trying to figure that out, Chief.
Go on, Billy.
In a twist of events, the chief once again came to Sergeant Major and had something bizarre to say to him.
I mean, in there.
Yes, you're going to meet me in there. Go and put the dog in right now.
There's nowhere to put her. She's going to ruin things.
Okay, we'll leave her in there, please. Go in.
I'm going. I got people on the road. I want to make sure they're safe. I want to run you over, so watch out.
No. Come on. Go ahead. You know I love you. Come on.
I know. What? What's wrong with you?
Stop. Billy.
Why would you do that to me?
Stop. Billy. Stop. You got enough problems already. Please.
All right.
The sergeant was clearly angry but decided to drive off. Soon after this shocking encounter, Chief Guido was suspended from duty and placed on administrative leave. However, he still continues to draw his full salary. But the good thing was that the sergeant was immediately called back to service and continued to serve the department. While this fight was embarrassing, nothing would get worse than this next encounter.
This is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. Okay?
On July 2nd, 2024, a young Ruidoso police officer, Matthew Amezquita, called 911 to complain about a break-in at his home. However, when officers arrived, they quickly uncovered a very different reality.
Yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that. got everything done, was gonna go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was gonna come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
Amezquita has been sent home by his supervisor to shave. He came back home and did what he was asked. However, as he left his home, he discovered that he had left his key and body cam inside. That's when he kicked open the door, but lied to the cop.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
The senior officer made it very clear how his lies would not fool him, but Matthew decided to stick to his story.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here.
Yes,
was at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir. This will load. I have my chemicals right here. Dispatch right there. 6:21, I was at Walmart.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With a bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Matthew fabricated a story, unaware that officers had already reviewed the surveillance footage. Finally, his supervisor issued a stern warning, urging him to come clean.
Listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me. Okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay?
The supervisor surely deserves an award for getting a confession out of someone. He calmly dealt with the overwhelming situation, forcing the rookie cop to accept his mistake.
I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay? It's okay. It's not the end of the world, man, but I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. So why did you kick it?
Did get locked.
You got locked out? And couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
It was all that was in here.
It was in here.
Well, now this is some way to end your entire police career just when it started. But it surely means one less lying cop on the force, and the supervisor deserves appreciation for finding out these lies.
Listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
The officer tried to avoid paying for the broken door, but ended up losing his job and facing severe public humiliation. Clearly, he didn't think his plan through.
Now keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime, all right? I think maybe, you know, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I couldn't.
The supervisor was kind enough as he didn't want the young boy to lose his heart completely.
Barely at a level of maturity where I was. Okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. But these things happen. You know, you're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call. And this could be an important life lesson to you. Okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility not so good. Okay? I'm just being straight with you. So I want you to keep that in mind in the future, regardless of what you get into, but if it's law enforcement, you gotta be 100% right from the very get-go. Okay? Did you buy that belt?
Randolph tickets.
Randolph gave it to you.
The supervisor confiscated all department-issued gear as Matthew was placed in handcuffs. The situation only worsened when he ultimately lost his job.
You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because he said he didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay, no problem. Oh, wait, that hold it. Is there any other department issue stuff that you can think of?
No, sir. Everything was in the box or on me.
Okay. Haven't made a misdemeanor arrest, who knows what. So we'll figure that out when we get over there. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna go as easy on you as I possibly can. Okay, and we'll get it figured out. They got somebody on the way?
He hasn't answered me yet. I can try calling him.
6:33 Riddles.
Finally, the supervisor took him in handcuffs, and now it was time to head back to the police station.
You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
All I can make up is the phone on this side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Phone, wallet, and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, you didn't put it in your car, right?
I don't think so, no.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back behind the TV.
What do you say?
14.
This arrest would surely leave everyone in shock, as instead of coming back with a shave, Matthew would actually return in handcuffs. Truly one of the worst ways to ever lose your job. Matthew is charged with filing a false report and kicked out of the department as a result. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where bad cops were held accountable and humbled by the good ones. In the first case, a brave officer even had to physically confront his corrupt chief. It is inspiring to see officers standing up for the truth and ensuring accountability for any wrongdoing. If you agree with me, please show your support by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch how these officers were caught off guard by these dangerous criminals.
What kind of pipe is this?
Not a clue. I hadn't been in the truck.
It's good.